Hello everybody, it's Joy Hale, and I'm here to show you what I made with the Ice Cream Shop Collection July's Bargain Bead Box, and I'm just really excited to share this with you, so let's have a look at what I made. Alright, so the first thing that I made are these little ice cream earrings because I had to try the ice cream out and see what I thought of it. These were my favorite cones that we got as far as the cone bead caps, and these fire crackle agate beads are so pretty I couldn't not use them, so I did. And I love these little rondelle spacers with the gems on there. And of course this matte pink is just so luscious and pretty, and the little caps and the cherry. So that was a lot of fun putting that together. This is a pretty long earring, but I thought it made a really cute ode to ice cream, and yeah, so I had a lot of fun with that. Okay, so we then got these bonus popsicles, the little resin popsicles, and I wasn't sure I was going to like these at first. They are pretty big and they're just kind of funny, but I put these little findings on there that I had, these little earring findings, and I liked that, and I wore them, and I have gotten compliments everywhere I've gone with these on. People just love them. So I actually am a fan, and they're lightweight and fun to wear, so I just made them into a simple pair of earrings, and that's a lot of fun. I then had to try the little cups with the fire crackle agate and make little sundaes. So I made these cute little sundaes with that cherry on top. And I haven't used these much. This is really the only thing I made with the little flowers that kind of make a little cup, because they're just not my go-to. They're not my favorite, but I do think they are cute as little ice cream cups. So little sundaes, those are really fun. And then I used the little ice cream charms to make another pair of earrings with some of the English cut rose quartz and the crackle glass and these cute little ice cream charms. So these are my ice cream themed pieces, mostly, just the little earrings that I put together. And I'm going to show you another ice cream themed piece that I made, and then some really not ice cream looking pieces that I made also. So let's have a look at that. Okay, so this one is funny because you may notice this looks very similar to the tutorial that Lauren did. We had kind of the same idea on how to use the little spoon and the little cherry with this chandelier finding. And it was really funny because we came up with these separate from each other, and then ended up both kind of doing the same thing, which I find hilarious. We are similar in a few ways. But I styled mine differently. Hers, she did a sundae. Mine, I did a more of a large milkshake or ice cream cone look with these other caps that we got. And I love mint chocolate chip ice cream. It's my favorite, and I love that the kiwi jasper looks like mint chocolate chip, so that's why I chose that for my necklace. And then I used the frosted matte little cherry quartz here. So pretty. I like the way that turned out. And then I did the ice cream cones again in here so that you can see them repeated, and those little rondelles. I doubled my chain at the top so it has a really neat look to it, and I love the toggle that we have in this box. So that's just kind of how mine went together. There are lots of ways I could have styled this, but this is what I chose, and I know it's a lot like what Lauren chose, but I think it's really cute. So there it is. I then also made earrings, of course. I had to make earrings to go with it. And they're the perfect little ice cream cone earrings to go with. There you go. And now let's look at what I made that is not ice creamy, because there was so much to work with in this box, and it doesn't have to be ice cream themed at all. So let's look at that. So to start, I took this pendant that we got. This is such a pretty pendant, and I love the design of it. It's really pretty. This is the chain that we got. But I had this idea to take the bail off of it and turn it on its side, because I kind of like the orientation of it hanging sideways like this. So this is how I've done it. I attached my ring here to the side, and then I used a lobster claw clasp and attached it through the hole that would usually be strung. So it just comes on and off through here, and that's actually how you attach the necklace. You go around your neck and clip it in, and then when you're wearing it, it lays like this on you. And I just think that's really pretty and fun and different. So it's very simple, but I really enjoyed that. And then I made little earrings that are very simple with this little dangle and the rose quartz with the crackle glass in that pastel pink and green. I, for some reason, only have one of the earrings. I think I dropped the other one on the way out my door, but you get the idea. And I think they're really cute together, both very simple, understated, but just classy. Okay, this is the next thing I wanted to show you, which is the last set. I'm going to show you a full set that I made, and I love how this turned out. So I'm excited to show it to you and see what you think. Let me lay it out. I used these chandelier charms again, or findings, and I laid out my beads. This actually uses every type of bead that we got. It uses all the colors and all the styles in there, except for the cones, the cone bead caps, and the glass flowers. I didn't use either of those in this, but it uses all the beads. And I found a way to combine them that I really like. It's really cool. And I had this is the fidget spinner charm that I had from the store in my stash, and it's so fun. But I just love the way that this lays. I added a few other things from my stash, these little spacers with the leaf pattern on them, and these chunkier spacers, and these bead frames. Those are from things I had at home. Everything else is from this box. And you see how this doesn't look like ice cream at all. It is very beautiful and classy and pastel, but there's no ice cream. So it's a very fun way to use all the different beads that we received in this month's box. I made a matching bracelet to go with it. And it, again, utilizes those chandeliers. So I'm going to put this to the side so you can see this. This one does utilize the cones, but it doesn't look ice creamy. It just looks like an accent. And it ended up a little smaller than I wanted it to be. So if you wanted to reproduce this, I would recommend adding a couple more beads because it wasn't quite big enough for my wrist. It's very, very tight. So I recommend increasing the length slightly. But I just love how it looks. This peace jade really makes me very happy. It's just so peaceful. It's also just, I love these shades of purple and green. They're some of my favorite colors. And I just love how that looks. Super pretty. And then, of course, I had to make earrings to match using those chandelier findings also. And so these are the earrings that I made that go with it. And the only thing I added from stuff that I had at home were these leaf caps that I had at home, and the little these little spacers were also something I had at home that I just thought suited the style better. So that is the set that I made that all kind of coordinates together. And the final piece that I made. I have so much left over from this box. There's still so many beads and findings and things to use. We got more than I could use up. So there's still plenty to work with, lots of fun to be had, lots of possibilities to combine it with other beads that I have in my stash. And so I've really enjoyed it, and this is what I got. Thank you all so much for joining me here. I love sharing what I made, and please share what you've made over in our Facebook group. And please comment on this video so we can see what you liked, what you didn't like, and all that good stuff. Like it, share it, and we will catch you next month. Bye.